So back in June 2022, we had the Merlin on display at Santapod Raceway in Wellingborough. Dan was running the engine and everything was going fine until this happened, which in turn was caused by this. And if you know a bit about engine failures, if a connecting rod breaks that close to the piston, it ain't going to end well. So here's what happened to the crankcase, which meant that the engine, or that part of the engine, was basically a write-off. And it was through the generosity of Mike and Mark Oliver of Oliver Valves in Knutsford in Cheshire, allowing me to use parts from this engine, that I was able to rebuild it. And we've had it running for the past year. And so we're up to August 2024 now, and we've just had the engine on display at Croft Motor Racing Circuit up in the northeast. So I thought it's about time that Dan got his licence back and we let him have a go at running it again. Oh, and just to add, none of this was Dan's fault, of course, whatsoever. As the owner of the engine, totally my responsibility. I knew that there were issues with the engine, with the oil pressure, and quite simply, didn't think I had the time to rebuild it. But funnily enough, when it blew up, I certainly did have the time to rebuild it. So I learnt a lesson from all that as well.